Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all of you are doing well. So we have today is a very special day. Today is a day we have the wonderful friend, dear friend, and um, from Brazil, and also a wonderful human being besides Priscilla Gennari from Santo Andrea. So a certified yoga teacher and trained at the yoga teaching and research institute, EBEI, or let's say EBEI. In Portuguese is como?
IEP, in Portuguese,
EBI,
only in
EBI,
Portuguese.
EBI, okay, EBI. Affiliated with, this is the second time I mispronounced the name, but anyway. So affiliated also with wonderful institute education in India. So, and also, and thanks for having you, Priscilla. I teach, I have Arabic meditation and ancient Egyptian healing and healing secrets book, and I did some workshops. So today we are going to talk about today's topic is Priscilla, meditation, mindfulness, and I will let Priscilla talk about it more, and daily life stress, or the stress for our daily life. So what can
First
you
of all,
say about it?
first of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation
Thank you.
to be here talking to you about this subject. Is a pleasure. It's an honor because I think we need relaxing uh, things
Absolutely.
nowadays, and it's a pleasure for me to share it with you and uh, to all the people. So thank you, Ahmed. And also, it's a pleasure to make this conversation because I'm going to talk about some things, and I know you know a lot about meditation too, and we can uh, connect things between the worlds here in Brazil and Egypt and all the
Absolutely.
worlds. Uh,
I love meditation. Your workshop. I guess I saw you have done a lot of cooperation before with and also your yoga um, advices and also the breathing exercises. We did live talk before last year about that, I guess. Oh, I mean, believe this year, earlier this year, about
this year.
yeah, this year actually, yeah, we did a wonderful workshop of our live talk and giving some tips and tricks about tricks and about the techniques that you actually following, and it was very wonderful, I believe. So today is really, we would love to know more about it.
And as you told today, let's talk a little more about meditation. And I would like to talk a little about mindfulness.
Mm, mm,
First of all, I think it's not meditation, mindfulness, relaxation ways. Uh, these are for everyone.
absolutely.
Uh, it's not so difficult thing to do to imagine. No, it's for everyone who wants to practice, and it should be practiced. It may be practiced uh, everywhere, wherever you are. It's a easy and simple way for we to try to keep mind in a healthy way
Absolutely.
nowadays with so
Yeah,
many things that we have to deal.
challenges. Yeah,
And we know meditation is, we have studies about meditation where people said it work, where scientists said it works,
yeah.
it
Scientifically,
helps.
it's helping for
Yeah,
anxiety and reducing stress. And
yeah,
I believe this what you showed us before about the breathing way that to you said something very interesting about the mindfulness last time about maybe I asked you about like being in the present, and so when you are doing this breathing exercise or
Yeah.
feeling. You are thinking about only the way that you are taking or taking the air in and getting out. So that's being
Yeah.
at the present, mindfulness in a purest way or the best way.
That's the point, because when we are with
Stress.
mind, we stressed. We normally think in future
Oh
things
yeah.
that we need to do. We think in past things that we should have done in a different way, or many things in future or past, not present. And what is more present than our breathing,
Oh yeah.
than to be breathing. So to breathe and to pay attention, because now I'm talking and I'm breathing too, but I'm not paying attention on it. But
Yeah.
when you want to focus on the moment,
Mhm.
to focus on your breath, is a way to be in the present moment. That's
Uh,
why that breathe is a
to
we it's
focus
something
is
that
yeah.
we use to be. It's not the only way, the only one way, but
Uh,
it is our way to be in present and try to calm down our minds.
wow.
But
Yeah. Please carry
please,
on. No, yeah, I feel this is like we can say this is like kind of guided meditation. When people say that's like, you are focusing on one specific, or not like you say it's only one way, but if you I have read also about many different kinds of meditation. Well, sure, the first is always to start with easiest way, which is breathing. And you said something also very interesting about uh, it brings you peace because uh, you isolate or you stop thinking of about the past and about the future, and you enjoy or you think of the present or at the present moment. So this is may I just say it can be cooperate with you know the Brazilian the Paulo Coelho or something like Paulo
yeah,
Coelho.
very famous,
You
very
know that
famous.
he has a book about. I was talking today to one of my friends about the same title of his book, Alchemy of Happiness or Alchemy. He has a book, I guess,
The alchemy,
The
the alchemy.
Alchemy, back in
Yeah,
in
very famous.
very famous, yeah. And I actually was I feel very inspired by some of the quotes, some of the lines that he wrote about life, and and he was talking about all that beautiful think of stop worrying about future, stop at the same time, believe it or not, the same word, the title, alchemy in Arabic, alchemia, which is alchemy, um, in the book of Al-Ghazali in Arabic, also was talking about Arabic, in Arabic philosophy and Arabic meditation, and he talked about, and his book was the same name, Alchemy, Alchemia, Saada, Alchemy of Happiness. And Alchemy of Happiness, it's all about to um, that kind of a nafs al-qalqa, or the worrying soul. Like we have this worrying, like you always have this soul inside of you that keeps always angry. Sometimes we have this angry soul, we have the worrying soul, we have a many different types of soul. And he said he actually I was find some of not exactly, but very matching, a little bit matching between them. They were talking about this. The soul is in a state of worry sometimes when we keep talking or thinking about the future or about the past. So the best way, like, kind of stop talking and just get into a deep, like, maybe the moment of silence. And he was talking about silence, the power of silence, which is, by the way, when we are silent, we don't talk. What we do is we heal and exhale. So can you imagine? So silence can be amazing way of treatment. And Rumi, the Rumi has wonderful quotes about silence and all that, to enjoy silence. So sometimes I feel to be by yourself and to not do all that. You don't have to socialize every day, every time. Just try to be by yourself and do that.
But
Breathe,
you know,
silence.
this is how can I say, difficult for many
Yeah.
people, because sometimes to be with yourself is difficult, because you get in contact with your own problems,
Yeah.
your own thoughts. But this is good, because it's the opportunity to deal with all this. Because if you don't deal with your own problems, they will stay there, always with you, always with you, day by day. And it's a very good way of deal with all this, I think, to be in silence, to be with you, to be in contact with your thoughts, with your feelings. I think it's a way. And you know, you mentioned the book from Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist.
Paulo Coelho, yeah.
I read this book really long time ago. I will not
Yeah.
say
Me
how
too. I
much,
didn't see that.
because it's better not. But it's very interesting. It's a very interesting point, because the alchemist, they no he wants to find something, and he looks for it in many places. But in the end of the book, he finds it in himself.
In himself. Yeah, that's why it was very aspiring book for me, because I found it's very close to the Arabic
and that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the point. To when we talk about being silent, be with yourself, that's the same history we talk about in the book from Paulo Coelho. Things are inside of us. So when you stop making many things, okay, we need to do many things. That's normal. But sometimes to have some moments to be with yourself, it's very important. And to get better, to reduce stress, to get a better life.
And
And
so yeah.
And we were talking that I mentioned the breathing, but in mindfulness, we also have other things. For example, you can pay attention on your body. We call it body scan.
Body
So
scan.
you can,
Wow, I love that.
yeah, you can make a scan, always
Like
scan of your body.
to watch all of your body, like scan, like you feel it, or you imagine you are in scanning your body.
For example, I'm here, and I can now pay attention without need to look, without need to put in some machine. I can move my mind, my
Imagine,
thoughts, my
visualize.
feeling, my imagine it to my arm, for example.
Wow.
Pay attention. You can pay attention in any part of your body that you want.
Yeah.
So, for example, that's the point. And when you pay this attention, for example, in your arm, how is it? It's warm. It's cold.
Wow.
Are you feeling some pain? It's relaxed. How is it? And this makes us to go to another
Stage.
feeling.
Feeling.
Another feeling, because if you are making this scan and you realize that you are feeling pain, stress, you are not okay. You are not okay. So our body also talks to us.
Talks to us, yes. I
So,
feel
yeah, body talks. That's
yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I
So
feel it.
sometimes, I'm feeling a head in back. What's happening?
And pain can be, some people think that also pain is a very a bad indicator, but unlikely. Pain can be very good because at least the body talks to you, tell you like you have to stop working. Your shoulder,
It's an advice.
your hand is hurting you. You have to stop writing now. So how can I I would say, how can I incorporate, or how can I to put the meditation into the busy life routine? Let's say, to be honest, I work not all the day, but I have like sometimes I work really like 10 hours, and then maybe up to some days 50, some days 15 even, you know. So how can I normalize meditation, or I make a time for meditation, or how long time should I take for meditation, um, at least for every day? And how can I actually put the meditation into my life, even my busy life? Do you think?
Let's talk about
Mm,
the way it should be.
mm,
All the time that you want to, the most time you can do it. But I can't be meditating for 1 hour, 2 hours. It should be
yeah,
amazing, but I can't.
I can.
So I think that if I can do this
Hmm.
1 minute, 2 minutes,
1 minute
that's
too much?
okay.
Wow.
For example, no, it's better more. But what I'm trying to say is that it's uh, it's better do a short time than nothing, because
That's
sometimes, and the point is that sometimes you don't need to stop. Okay, I'm going to stop now and I'm counting, I don't know, 30 minutes to meditate.
mm,
It's amazing, but sometimes even this we don't have.
you don't have.
So I can, for example, pay attention on my body
Mm,
while I am walking, going to supermarkets. I'm
mm,
walking. Okay, pay attention.
wow.
Are you okay? You know, in this movement,
Mm,
how is your body? How is your mind? How are feelings? You can do. You can be in mindfulness, presence,
mhm.
doing anything you want.
Okay, I have a very interesting questions about me, and personally, I feel like I should ask this. I am maybe the best one who can ask this because I deal with different like schedule of time classes. I teach online. I have some businesses to do, so I have sort of I would say a little bit insomnia, but sometimes it's about my work, like to stay work to, you know, insomnia, like to not sleep enough, or maybe to sleep, but you know, um, not sleep that enough time. So how can I would say like can meditation help, or specific stress or even some insomnia problems? Can meditation do that?
I think so. I think so because
Wow.
for let me ask something. There is no right and wrong here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But for example, when you have the situation, uh, how about your where are your minds? Let me
Oh,
ask you
my
this
mind
way.
and my mind is everywhere. My mind actually is everywhere possible. Like it's on the mountains of, you know, Santa Catarina.
So
It's everywhere. Like
if meditate is to calm down and your body, I think that the situation happens at night when you are laid down. So your body is inside your room in a bed, but your
wow.
mind is in the mountains and whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
So for example,
thinking overthinking
yeah.
sometimes too. To be
So so how meditation will act, will join body and mind.
wow.
So because you focus, you will think in your body. You make a body scan. So
Mm,
you will think in your body, not in the mountains.
wow.
Or you will breathe. You will pay attention in your body too, and in the move of breathing. So you will not be out of you. You will be in you. Can you understand?
Yeah, like
And
to
so I think it's
external.
easier for you to sleep because
Yeah,
body and mind are together. You can sleep, but
I feel
body here, mind here, not sleep.
yeah,
No. You cannot relax.
and not relax. And I feel this is this kind of technology about our phones. You know, since we are connected and we stuck with our phones screens all day. And to be honest, I'm not addicted. It's just because of my work and my business. Sometimes it's also because of, you know, this is the easiest way that to access. Back in time, you know, when we just use only phone for calling and just receiving phone calls, or just making a normal phone calls. Nowadays, it's just you have the internet, the emails, you know,
We
even
have a life in our phones.
yeah, and you have all the banking and the work, yeah, everything is almost like uh, so I feel like sometimes the best way for me, to be honest, that's why I ask you for meditation, because I play some meditation music, believe it or not. There's some frequencies and some interesting, honestly, and this is something also mentioned in Arabic meditation about healing with sounds. And the Sufi and all the people back in time, they used zikr and the Sufi. And you hear the Sufi or the watch the Sufism, or you know, they are actually were kind of making some kind of sounds or words, or and then it's just kind of healing, and that's this power of healing as what they used.
Is this about the ancient
Ancient
meditation and
Egyptian
Arabic
meditation,
meditation?
yes, yes. Even back in times, they discovered that ancient Egyptian people, they used kind of, you know, musical instrument, that they use it to in the old temples, you know, because the temples, that was like the religious institution or institute. So they used some kind of this music to healing, to heal people. Like if someone is sick, they uh, let him uh, listen to that kind of sounds, to because this sound will heal him or them. That the how they used to believe, and then building on this kind of healing with colors, with the music, with and I have the book, as I told you, the Arabic and Ancient Egyptian meditation and healing secrets. So the um, healing power of healings is started from very, very old time ago. And we were talking about not just the music, we were talking about even the colors, you know, even uh, the yellow, that kind of color, you know, like as I told you before, like KFC or Mac, you know, when you see
I
that red
remember.
and yellow, well, when you are wearing this is more tempting. You make you feel hungry, you know, when you are, even if you they discover that when they paint a room with a color like red and yellow, people feel more hungry. You know what I mean? Even when people want to lose weight, they cannot paint the room with a yellow or with a red color, because you know, if you are you see something like, you know, when you eat a salad, see, you see the salad with all this beautiful color, you know, so especially tomato, you know, what you feel about tomato when you see tomato. Besides, it's very delicious for sure, but it's
Hungry,
very,
hungry.
yeah, it's very tempting, you know, very, you know, so the red color is very seductive, very, you know, tempting. So when that's why, and especially, you know, the very beautiful color for the woman, the sexy color that's more red or pink or that, you know. So can you imagine the color blue? It's a sky, it's a sea, it's more relaxing, you know what I mean? More calmness. It's a green color, and that's why when you see the Tanura show, or the people with the suit that Tanura dance, or you know, this is the color of green, or the kind of color of green. It's more peaceful, brings more peace. So it has this actually mentioned in Ibn Sina, his book Al Qanun fi Tib, the law in medicine. and he wrote about this healing with colors. Like when you see specific colors, you can feel more less and anxious. If you feel this color, if you see the red color, you feel more energetic. You feel, oh wow, I need to do this. I'm more hungry. I'm more active. When you see the yellow color, also it will feel more peaceful. It will make you feel bold somehow. And because the blood has, the blood color is red, right? Amarillo. So the color of our blood is red. So that's why we have this. The fever is red. So that's why when we see this kind of colors, we feel either very active or very lazy or very relaxing, or very peaceful. Okay, so that's kind of ancient type of meditation as well, to heal and to meditate with the colors.
Very interesting. You see, I talked about sense. Can I say sense? Body scans, that kind of
Yeah,
sense. I talked about breathing, and you talk about sounds, and you talk about colors.
yeah,
There are many ways. There are many ways.
absolutely.
It's very interesting.
How that's, yeah, and it's kind of effective. So may I ask something very what are simple daily habits for you as a Priscilla when you go to work? And I know you work very full-time job. I hope your coworkers are not. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean your full-time work nowadays. So what are your daily habits that you, and I think also you did some kind of meditation workshop in back in time before in one of your jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is the daily habit you feel like you can do for meditation?
I make this project of meditation uh, in business way. I work in a big company, and big company, many things, many jobs,
Yeah.
many things happening all the time. And to meditate, what I gave in this project to my colleagues, and what I practice in my life is how can I say, a moment for not being doing so many things and slow down. Because, for example, when you are doing many things at the same time, probably one of them or
Fail.
more.
Will fail.
Yeah, that's the point. Because the normal, the regular way, I'll pay attention on it and I'll do it. And then I finish and I'll pay attention on that and I'll do that and then I finish. But things are not this way nowadays. We have, as you told, the cell phone that many things happen at the same time. And
Yeah.
I'm talking and I am the phone and I am listening to something and many things are happening. And so our mind is always
Working.
with many things at the same
Yeah.
time. And to meditate is a breathe, a
Yeah.
calm down, a
Yeah.
moment for you to organize things. It's slow down. I call this way. It's a way of you slow down to organize things, because sometimes when you stop, you just stop. You and you come back looking to things, and you see it in a best way, in a organized way,
Mm.
different from when you are, sometimes you are trying to do something and you can't do it. Why not?
Because you
Why not
focus so much.
relax for
Yeah.
some moments and come back?
I like.
And that's the point. That's the point to meditate. It's we used to say, I read this in some books of meditation, that it will not, for example, solve your problems, but
Mm.
will meditation is not a way. It's not the solve,
Not
but it
solution.
helps you to solve, because
So
the
it's
only
a
one who can
way.
solve.
It's a way to solve your problem, but it's not the solutions for all your problems. Like
It's not the solution.
just a way
Exactly,
that
exactly. For
very.
example, people used to say, "Oh, Priscilla, you are a calm person." Okay, but sometimes I'm angry too. Sometimes I'm
Yeah,
sad too. Sometimes I have all of the feelings. But
sure.
the way I deal with these feelings,
So,
it's based on meditation because
um,
when I am angry, I try not to explode.
yeah, I mean, I feel
Hey, calm down, calm down. I try to practice it.
I feel that's really interesting about controlling your feelings, or you control that you know all the negative feelings by the sort of, like you say, mindfulness, and you are concentrating. You just think about the present, and so you stop thinking of the past and the future, because all of them, at least, they have this negative points, and that's why I believe you
Yeah.
stress by talking, talking and
To
yourself to give a break from all these thoughts, to just
yeah.
thinking about it.
And that's a point. When we talk about meditation,
Yeah.
is a bigger thing because meditation, if we thinks about a way to do this, you have to slow down, you have to stop, I can say stop, or trying to slow down your senses, your vision, your and sounds that you are hearing, and you need to slow down and to, if possible, stop,
Wow.
to be only there focused. And then you focus in such a way that sometimes imagine that a drop of water in
Hmm.
the ocean.
Hmm.
Do you know the prophet Khalil Gibran?
Oh, Khalil Gibran,
Do you
yeah,
know
yeah,
Khalil Gibran?
the poetry, yeah.
The prophets, there's a part about this. Uh, you are a drop in the ocean,
Job in the
and
ocean,
for example, but you are not the only drop. You are the all ocean,
all the
but
ocean.
you still can be a drop that makes part of all the ocean.
Wow, I love that. Yeah,
Meditation
yeah,
is for you to be uh not only part, but is we are the world, we are the life. I'm Priscilla too, but I am all this. Can you understand that? That's the point of meditation,
yeah.
to be all the life, to be all the world, because I'm not here alone, a body alone, isolated of all. No, we are all together. And the meditation, when you focus, is for me as a person who is it's not part, but it's a part, but at the same time is the all. I am Priscilla,
Oh,
but I'm also the all. I don't know if it's
yeah, yeah. No, no.
clear.
This makes sense because of this also. You know, the same way how that, you know, in Arabic, meditation or the Sufi healings, and you know, you used to
Yeah,
talk about it. Especially, you know, the Khalil Gibran was influenced by, you know, as you know, he was Lebanese American writer and poet, so he was influenced by the Sufism, and even he wasn't a Muslim, but he was so influenced by uh, by by this type of Sufism, because I feel like kind of healing. Um, it's to isolate yourself um, from all the external life. Sometimes you have to stop getting so much attached, or you know, to all that external. You have to be by yourself, and you know, that's the part, like you say, drop. You are not just a drop in the ocean, you are the whole ocean. So you have to be a whole with yourself. You have to be very just only you, and it's don't think so much about the external validation of people, of
Yeah.
life, of whatever, because this what made us a little bit stressed, because you always think about the validation of life and people, business, co-workers, clients, whatever. So that's audience if you are artist and all that. So if you just do it by yourself, you do this
Yeah.
work or whatever from your heart, you will enjoy it, and maybe it will be the best way to do it, because you are not afraid to do it. So it is important.
And you know, I was thinking, and I think I have a better explanation
Mhm.
about this thing that I talked. When you look at the ocean, you don't see drops, but you know that you don't see drops, but you know that the ocean is made of drops,
Of many of jobs. Wow.
but you don't see it drop. You see the ocean. It's the point of meditation. I don't need to be Priscilla. I'm the all. But the all is made of Priscilla and Ahmed, and
Wow. Amazing.
that's
I
it.
imagine, I
That's
imagine that you will give example of the ocean because you love beach. We were talking about the beach sometime. It was like Priscilla and the beach. Where's
oh
Priscilla?
no.
Here she is. Don't worry.
I just remembered Khalil Gibran.
So the beach is the best example
but
of.
I love the beach too. I
I
love
know,
beach too.
I
You
know.
know this.
Well, I
You
mean,
know this.
I feel always, whenever I see that wonderful coast of the beach and the sea, it's like, oh my God, I want just to travel back to Brazil, just to, that time to enjoy living and having fun and just going to see this beautiful nature again. So it's beautiful. Like, wow. I feel peaceful, honestly. I feel like this is why the color blue, for me, maybe that's my favorite. I feel it because I don't know. I really feel connected. Everybody has his own maybe leafing color. For me, the color that I always like, and I feel maybe that's why I'm missing. That's why I maybe wear a lot of blue jeans, blue, because I miss beach. I want to enjoy sea and sky and all that. So I feel sometimes is also this. It's about our human desires or human inner self. Sometimes we attach it to specific colors, a specific, maybe that's why.
You know, my first uh, costume, dance costume was blue
Blue.
because I imagined that when I was dancing, I need to calm down too slow, and blue should be a good color for
Uh,
this moment.
I wonder why. Yeah, because I haven't seen a lot of artists wearing blue, and I'm like, why people? Why? I mean, why is not so common in well, I see the other colors, which is red and yellow and pink and all that, and gold and silver. But to be honest, I don't see that much when, especially about the color. However, I feel like this kind of this color is very. Uh, Speaking of the properties of colors, the color blue is very about everything. The sky, sea. Well, like this. I feel like it's more relaxing. And this, subhanAllah, this is why God's created. Maybe I don't know. This is why we see the blue in the sea and the ocean and in the sky, and even that's kind of reflection for the sea is a reflection for the sky. So we see all that because it's more relaxing for us, and that's why people like to go to the beach and they enjoy and they feel more relaxed. You know what I mean? And completely to change. If it really made a big change for them when they enjoy some days or some time at the beach. So I feel that's why blue is very connected to the peace.
I agree. I agree.
Really, yeah. Well, and that's why I buy a lot of like two shirts blue, two t-shirts blue. I love it. Two blue shoes. I love blue. Like even people's like, I mean, there are so many different colors. I mean, okay, you know, so then I choose blacks and then I buy two shirts, black shirts, and two blue shirts, and then two pants, two shirt pants, and black shirt. I was just classical anyway. So I also recommend for sure, you know, inshallah, for anyone who's interested in looking for meditation tips and tricks to contact Priscilla Jnari. She has a wonderful, I mean, information and knowledge about it, and I'm sure they can, you know, about the healing. She has on Instagram Priscilla Jnari, um, and more, and also on Facebook. I guess that she's more active. You are more active on Instagram, I believe. And for me, well, I'm active anywhere. Just contact me, Ahmed Swifi. I have my Facebook page, Ahmed Swifi, facebook.com/Ahmed Swifi 111 or Swifi official, and my Instagram Ahmed_Swifi_official. So that's also where you find me, and my email as well. So I have Arabic meditation workshop. Actually, I'm working on, and I have done some of them with wonderful students. And actually, you know, like we inshallah maybe we'll talk later about the practices, because many people, like, you know, it's not aligned with any religion about Arabic and ancient Egyptian meditation, because many people don't even know and that we had already this meditation since ancient Egyptian time. They have Ma'at, the tribe of Ma'at, and their practices, they were already in the scripts, on the old ancient Egyptian scripts. You can find it when you visit the Egyptian Museum. Even when you see the Book of Death in the second floor of Egyptian Museum, you find some of the meditation practices as well. Like some of people see the yoga, where the yoga posture of people that was actually ancient Egyptian people used to do it.
Oh,
Yeah. So
very interesting.
there is actually source a book of someone. His name is Mustafa. I don't know the name, but it's very interesting book. They wrote about the yoga, the relationship between yoga and ancient Egyptian practices. And for sure, I know that yoga has more Indian connection than old ancient Egyptian, but believe it or not, they discover that also it exists in ancient Egyptian time, and maybe that kind of influence on the Indian and ancient Egyptian, ancient in Indian meditation and ancient Egyptian meditation. So, and I'm trying to find some connection about it. So I'm making some researches for it. So to get more details and information. So
That's it.
so thank you so much. I know that you have a lot of on your plate, and you have to do a lot of things. And also, thank you for your time and for this wonderful chance. And we have this recording as well, and we did it live, but we have this on podcast, and I also will send you have on your send you that was to be able to also put on your platform. So I find this is wonderful. Second episode with Priscilla. We did the first one. If you haven't watched it yet, you can listen or you watch it on YouTube channel. I can send all the information, and or you can ask me. I can send you the first part as a link. And this is the first part, and this is the second part. And maybe inshallah, third part, maybe Priscilla will come to Egypt and we'll do it.
I want to. Let's make it from, I don't know,
Yeah,
some place
but
in
we don't
Egypt.
have so beautiful beaches like Brazil, to be honest. Let's be honest.
We can
I
make
don't
two
like,
more. One in Egypt and the other one here at the beach. Okay?
yeah, absolutely, and bring also your Huzam and your sister Patty, and definitely I would love to see the whole whole family coming.
So come to Brazil. Come to Brazil.
Yeah, it will be much
But
easier, you know, to see all of them. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
but I would like to thank you again for the invitation, for the opportunity, for this good conversation. It's
yeah,
always a pleasure to talk about this subject. And I also would like to thank you for sharing all this knowledge about meditation, Arabic meditation. And I would like to say that you are a person that knows a lot of interesting things about meditation. You are an incredible Arabic teacher,
oh, thank
and
you. You
it's a
still
pleasure
remember?
to
Wow,
to-
do you still remember?
a
Yeah,
few things.
lembro. Oh, que bom mesmo. Muito obrigado.
Oh, yeah.
Foi,
Also,
foi.
Arabic teacher speak English, Portuguese, and Spanish, and many.
Mais ou menos, um pouco, um pouquinho, um pouquinho. Oh my God, sinto falta falar português, and just I definitely thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. I got this out. Thank you so much. Muito obrigado.
Thank you, Ahmed.
And so see you inshallah soon. And I have the book Arabic Meditation available on our bookstore. Our book. Oh my God, sorry, my charger. On our on our bookstore, bookstore.ilarabic.academy.com for anyone is interested in the book. And for sure, please, I will share the link of Priscilla and as well in her Instagram if anyone is interested. Thank you so much. Shukran, Priscilla. And Leila, Saida, boa noite. I will say, okay.
Boa noite.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.